earlier we talked about consumers starting early. Now's your time to start offering these promotions and sales earlier, having the inventory in there earlier. The goal is that you actually do everything you can to increase your ranking before the peak season starts. So if tons of traffic is going to occur on Black Friday, you don't want to be doing any type of aggressive promotional campaigns to try and move move the needle on Black Friday. You want to be doing that ahead of time so that when that customer lands on Black Friday searching for your product and they type in a keyword that's really important to you, you're at the top of that search page. You're already there. And then you can really drive it home with additional promotions and such. But if you're not starting those things several weeks earlier, you're potentially going to miss out on that exposure because you're just not going to get seen. It's actually anticipated that sales are going to slow down around December 13th. So you need to make sure that you're not planning too late to run with these promotions. A lot of times sellers are like, I'm not going to run promotions unless I need to. Well, you may find yourself in a situation where it's too little too late at that point. So you should build it into your strategy. Any good merchant is going to have a plan of what is my markdown cadence, what's my promotional cadence, and you're going to have a plan. I'm going to start out with this X% off, and then I'm going to move to this X% off, and then I'm going to have this, this price drop at this point, and then I'm going to go, big time clearance at this point. Regardless of whether that life cycle is 3 months or that life cycle is 3 years, you should be kind of pre-planning that so that you have the ability to get out of it at the right timing. So even though you may be more aggressive, if things don't pan out as you need, you should still have that promotional strategy in place and be pulling those levers early enough this year.
Yeah, I would add to that in terms of sort of the promotional cadence, a couple of things. One is, and I mean, this is a deep discussion, but in general, be strategic in terms of what it is that you promote and how much you offer. At the end of the day, if you're giving away more than your margin, well, it doesn't matter how much more order volume you get, you're just losing even more money. So, you have to know your margins, and that's usually down to the SKU level. That's one thing. The other is sort of looking at the incrementality. If you're driving a lot of traffic, and very often 40% of that might be paid, you're spending all that money to drive traffic, and you've got really low conversion rates. I mean, I looked at this yesterday with a client where, they've got a variation, it gets a lot of traffic. Most of the items convert pretty well. But there's a couple items, the couple SKUs in that variation, the conversion rate is like 4%. If that's not, due to out of stock or something like that, that's the kind of thing where if you throw a coupon on that item or those low conversion items, you're already paying a lot of money to get the traffic. You're not going to cannibalize much. But when you get, 30% conversion rate, you throw a coupon on, you're going to be giving away a lot of margin. You look at that, and then also we tend to try to look at new to brand metrics. If I'm going to incentivize somebody to buy, at least let me try to get some indication that maybe I will have acquired a new customer as well. So those are some of the things that we try to look at.
Yeah, that's true. When I was at Amazon, as well as some of you guys, they do extensive negotiation trainings, and one of the statements that the one company references is, don't give away something that doesn't get you any benefit. They have a slogan for it. I'm not going to go into the depth of it. It'll be confusing if I do without extrapolating it out. But basically, you give away something to get something, right? So if you're going to give a discount, whether that's a coupon, price break, whatever, there's got to be a sales lift. Now, I always tell people, don't wait until holiday to figure that out. You should have been planning this out all throughout the year in preparation. So if I drop 10%, this is what my sales lift is. If I drop 20%, this is what my sales lift is. It's all about increasing your gross margin dollars, right? If you're not doing that, you're essentially you're not helping yourself.
Yeah, the other thing I would, consider is, people might be thinking, I've got, we've all, I mean, all of us, some of us, have got clients in the supplement category. And, you would think, well, okay, that's not a seasonal gift giving item. People are not going to go and just buy more supplements, more melatonin or whatever. So, why would I incentivize people? There isn't that upside opportunity. But the reality is that everybody, your competitors know that this time of their year, there's going to be more searches, more traffic, more shoppers. And even though there may not be a seasonal opportunity, they're going to get more aggressive with these things that we've been talking about, the bids, et cetera.
Yep.
So even if you're not in a category that is a gifting category or that typically, shows Q4 seasonality, it's important to do minimal effort, at least to be defensive on your most important products, because the competitors are going to be, and things you're taking for granted, it just, there may be, you may lose some business, even though it's not seasonal, because people are just getting that much more competitive this time of year.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, one of the key tactics there is just trying to get a coupon, minimal coupon added to your listing so that when the customers do search for something that's just an everyday purchase item, like supplements or something, just due to the higher traffic, it's going to be more advantageous for you to have some draw. So when a customer is searching for that product, your product stands out. It's not like a deep discount. They're not there looking for deep discounts on those products. It just so happens they found that big screen TV and they realize, oh my gosh, I need this other item that I need to replenish all the time. Let me add it to the cart while I'm shopping. And you want to be able to capitalize on that additional traffic, right?
Exactly. Yep.